Hi friends, this is Ovi and welcome back to my channel, Ovi the Wonder Girl. I'm in Peeku Park, YERCAUD, and we're going to have a look at the different animals and birds here. Let's go have a look. Peeku Park is one of the top attractions in YERCAUD, where you can find exotic birds and animals. You can also feed them. The park is located near Pottakadu on the way to Pagoda Viewpoint. We were on the way to Bengaluru but detoured to YERCAUD from Salem to check out a few places there. One of them was Peeku Park. The entrance fee is 250 rupee per head. You have to start the tour from the main attraction, which is the aviary, where you feed the varieties of parrots. We reached the aviary. There was an instruction board with lists of rules and guidelines to follow while we were inside the enclosure. They had a puddle of purple liquid on the floor before the entrance, which we had to walk on. This is a disinfectant which will help to avoid carrying any bacteria into the aviary from our footwear. This is a one-time entry activity, so make sure you spend enough time before you come out. Inside the aviary, they had two sections. The first section is small and had few sets of birds. The staff will provide you with fruits or seeds once you're inside. The birds will automatically fly to your hand and start eating the food. I can easily identify a few types there. They are blue gold macaw, crimson-bellied conures, green-cheeked parakeets, sun conures, rainbow lorikeets, grey parrots, scaly-breasted lorikeets, and more. One thing you need to keep in mind that the birds are curious about the shiny objects like jewels and watches. Make sure you keep an eye on it. On the way to the aviary, they had a few birds on display. They had a few cockatoos, some parakeets, and lorikeets. They are resting and flying around the protective enclosure. To me, these look like temporary place for the birds, and they rotate the birds into the aviary on a time-to-time basis. Then we entered the big section. As soon as we entered, the staff gave us seeds to feed the birds. As soon as we had the seeds in my hand, a few sun conures flew and sat on my hand. This is the first time I'm holding a bird in my hand. I was scared for some time. Also, the ticklish feeling on my hand made me scream like a baby. were told that they were still extending the park with more space and animals. They also showed us the work going on for the future development. The animals seemed like well maintained here and the place was clean. They also had a canteen where you can get drinks and snacks. There were 2 blue gold macaws, and one of the macaws is Honey. Toward the end of the enclosure, everyone was taking pictures and videos with Honey. Honey was so playful and friendly with us. I was a little scared to hold him since he was big. At the end, I got enough pictures and videos with Honey to share with you guys. Once we exited the aviary, we went straight to the Siberian Husky enclosure. They were 2 huskies. I couldn't feed them, but because we came to the park around closing time. But if you come around early enough, you can feed the huskies too. Next to the geese. I tried to feed them, but as usual, I was too scared to feed them. I thought their beaks are sharp and it will hurt my palm, but I tried to feed them at the end after multiple attempts and because of my parents' pressure. The next enclosure was the ostriches. They had 3 of them in there. All of them were actively moving around. Quite a number of people were feeding them. The ostriches pulled their neck out of the enclosure to get the food from my hands. I also fed them a few times. They were a little scary for me too. Do you know, ostrich usually kick with their powerful feet, which has long claws. I will try to be less afraid in the next enclosure. This is my second favorite place after the aviary. They had plenty of rabbits and hares. They had the guinea pigs, Angora rabbits, bunnies, rabbits and hares. I fed them without any problem, and these rabbits took the food into their hands like humans and ate it. I spent quite a time there. These are Angora rabbits. They are usually big and hairy but cute. On the way out, we saw chickens from different countries. Some were weird looking and some were cute. Those ones are black bees, blackbird, Egyptian Fiomi, Brahma chicken, guinea fowl. The guinea fowl. Where are they? It says white still. Huh? I really had a good time here. I would suggest you guys to try this place out if you were around Salem. It's around 30 kilometers from Salem and you can visit other places nearby too. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ta, bye-bye.